Yes, good evening. Welcome back to Football Heritage TV Plus. Great game tonight, haven't we? Let me get my chair in a better position, shall I? So I can watch the telly. Tottenham Hotspur are not playing tonight. It's not this channel, but Bournemouth and Aston Villa are. Bournemouth, who can go back into the Conference League places with a win tonight against Villa. And Villa, who can go level with the teams in the Champions League place with a win tonight. This is a massive game for both these two clubs. Let me just post out that we're going live. It's a massive, massive game for both these two clubs. Aston Villa, of course, no Rashford. Tielemans is out for the season. Bournemouth, though, no players like Ouattara in tonight. So this should be a very, very good game of football. Let me just post out that we're live. I've learned it's best to do it when you're live rather than before you go live. Bear with me 1 second. So share, create post. Who's this going to? Yes. Live right now. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. Live right now. Come join us. What is it? It's Bournemouth. Bournemouth v Aston Villa. Live Premier League Watchalong. There we go. There we go. Let's put that out 1 second. Let's just make sure we get that out, and then I'll do some hellos. Oh, let's knew I'd balled that up. No, messed that up. Boom. Boom. Oh my God. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. Do you know what? My phone, I'm sure everything's really fiddly now on phones, or maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe I am getting old. I'll give you the teams when Sky Sports put them on the screen. Not too many surprises. Obviously, we heard the news this week that Youri Tielemans was going to miss the rest of the season, which is a massive blow for Aston Villa, isn't it? It's an absolutely massive blow for Aston Villa. But it is what it is. And listen, as far as these two teams are concerned, they're at the stage of the season where there's no excuses. There's no excuses tonight. Both of them know what they need to do to get European football. Aston Villa probably need 3 wins from 3. And here are the teams. Here are the teams. So we've got the home team, Bournemouth. Bournemouth have gone with Kepa in goal. It's going to be a back 4 of Smith, Zabanyi, Hewson, and Kirkes, which for me is their strongest back 4. Tyler Adams and Lewis Cook in a midfield double pivot with Tavernier, Alex Scott, and Antoine Semenyo. And that means, it can only mean, that the man that is up front is Ever Nilsson. So Ever Nilsson as the striker. The subs are Dennis Senesi, Brooks, Clivert, Sola, Jefferson, Araujo, Hill, and Winterburn. And the Aston Villa team is like this. The Aston Villa team is Emi Martinez in goal. A back 4 of Cash, Konza, Mings, and Digne at left back. Boubacar Kamara and Nana in midfield. Nope. And then Morgan Rogers, Asensio, and Ramsey behind Ollie Watkins. Obviously, no Rashford because he is also injured. The bench, they've got Olsen, Disasi, Barkley, McGinn, Torres, Garcia, Marlon, Matson, and Leon Bailey. So plenty of options off the bench. Apologies. Plenty of options off the bench for both football clubs. I don't know. I think this might be a 2-2 draw. Mapping, it's always lovely when people come to your stream and say, I'd rather watch something else. Thank you. How lovely. Big up to Avi, who has said, big up to Savva, 3-2. He's gone with 3-2 to Villa. Come on, people. Let's get those predictions in. Let's get those predictions in. I'm going to go with a 2-2. Big game for both. And I think both of them might end up, as everyone says, bottling in a kind of way. Big up to Finn Rickwood. How you doing, Finn? Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're well. Arsenal, just a juicy Spurs. How are you? Marios inside the house as well. Big up, Savva. I hope you're well. My favourite YouTuber. Very, very generous of you. Thank you very much. He's gone with Bournemouth 1, Villa 2. Robert, big up to you, the Canaries. He's gone with 3-1 to Bournemouth. So we've got 2-2. We've got wins for Villa, wins for Bournemouth. Marianne, big up to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you are well. Big up to Dean Law. Big up to Ryan Gloria. Sam is in the chat as well. So is Nearsighted Remembrance. Who's going with a 2-all, the same as me. And so is Mario 2012. Big up to you, my friend. Has gone with 3-2 to Villa. So a lot of varying different score lines. No, ignore the clock. It's going to kick off in just 1 second. I'm just testing. I like it once the game started and everything can relax. I don't have to prepare anything else. Here we go. Bournemouth are going to get the game off and underway. And we're off and underway. So Bournemouth launch the ball forward immediately. And that's going to be collected by Emi Martinez. So Bournemouth versus Aston Villa. As the league table sits, Bournemouth are... No, that's not changed from earlier. Bear with me 1 second. Bournemouth dropped to 10th because of Brentford and Brighton both winning. Aston Villa are in 7th, but will go into 6th with a win tonight. So this is a big game for both clubs. And again, Brentford have won 4 on the bounce. They're in form, aren't they? Here's Bournemouth, and it's a free kick for the foul against Anana, who's a big guy, isn't he? He's a big guy. Big up to Roger, who said, I'm a Manchester United fan. Can't wait to the final. I believe we'll be slight favourites because players come back from injuries. I'm hoping to beat you. Funny enough, I'm hoping to beat you lot as well. So listen, big up to you, Roger. Should be a good game. Let's hope that it is. Hang on, what's Stanley getting excited about? Bear with me. Jack Spurs has gone with 3-3. Tell you what, lots of goals expected by people. This should be an interesting one as Villa getting down the right-hand side. Cash's cross is blocked by Houston, and now Bournemouth can come away. And it's good to see so many teams with something to play for, because obviously the title was done early. So was the relegation battle. That was done early. But this battle for Europe, this kind of second down to 10th place is hotting up. And after this, there's going to be 2 games to go for everybody. Salute to you as well, Sam. Big up to you. Arsenal just a spicy Spurs. Said shocked to see Everton beat Fulham. Tell you what, though, Moyes has done a good job, hasn't he? He really has done a good job. Yeah, kudos. I mean, I actually watched the game, and City battered them, but couldn't score a goal. And it makes things very interesting at the top of the table, doesn't it? Ali, big up to you. I said, evening, Savva. The City game was dreadful. I mean, I watched the game. It was an interesting game. Southampton, just 10 men behind the ball, and City didn't break them down. But City still in pole position with 2 games of the league left. Anyway, here's Tavernier. He plays the ball into Brooks. And now the ball's gone out wide to, is that Semenyo, who's going to whip the ball deep, and that's not a good cross at all. And it's gone all the way out for a goal kick. Sam, pretty much the same as every league. I have this argument all the time. People go, oh, anything can happen in the Premier League. Yep, same as the other leagues. It's just that you hear about it more because the Premier League is marketed very well. So, no goalmouth action here so far. Bit of a scrappy game, to be honest. Ozan Kobach, yes, he played centre-back. I said, yo, Savva, how surprised would you be if Spurs... Well, I wouldn't be surprised at this stage. No, I think we've had a nice run to the final. I'm not surprised to see us there with the run that we've had. I said at the beginning of the season, I didn't think we'd win it. I'll be honest, I couldn't foresee that we were going to get such a nice run to the final. And now you're a one-off game, so I wouldn't be surprised to see us win it now. We've got to win it now. I reckon we've got to win it now. But big up to each and every one of you. Come on, we know the rules. Everybody in here should have smashed that like button. There should be no people that have not smashed the likes. And please subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be able to see if you don't. So it'd be amazing if you could. Where are we? Yeah, no subscribers in today's show. Come on, people, smash that button. There you go. Everyone who sends a super sticker gets one bit of chocolate for the Europa final. Go! I'll hand out the chocolate on the final. Anyway, here is Ramsey trying to. Sorry, is this Ramsey or? Here's Ramsey. Lays the ball off to Anana. Anana's dinked ball through. Too much on it, and it's gone over everyone and into the arms of Kepa. So still 0-0. Not really anything to write home about as of yet. No. Oh, got someone else for tomorrow night show. 7:30. There we go for Spurs review. So no goal worth action at all here at the moment. Just looking at the game, looking at the table. Let's have a look. What's going to happen here? If we look at this Premier League table, let's get rid of all that about Zubamendi. Let's get rid of that. So the Premier League table. So Bournemouth. I mean, listen, this doesn't knock anybody out of Europe. I think what this would do is make it near on impossible for Villa to get Champions League if they don't win, because they'd have a lot of work to do and they'd be relying on Newcastle, City, Chelsea and Forest all dropping a lot of points. Bournemouth, though, if they lose today, still very much in the hunt. They'd only be 2 points off Brentford in 8th, which would get you Conference League. So it's a big game for both clubs today. It really, really is a big game as Bournemouth play a ball through, easily taken down by Mings, who is then fouled by Alex Scott. And Alex Scott is down hurt, but it was a foul on Mings. Did well there, Mings. Little Cruyff turn, and then Scott just clattered into the back of him. Hoping to see goals. I watched the game earlier, as I said. I watched Southampton City. It was 0-0, and it was like, come on. I watched this game because I thought there's going to be goals, but no. Oh, Marios, how funny is it? How funny is it when our fans say, yeah, just go and get Morgan Rogers? We just we don't. Oh, it's very quiet in the chat today. What's going on? Where's the people? I feed off your energy. I need your energy. It gives me energy. Come on, people. But yeah, Morgan Rogers was not going to be on Spurs' radar. That's the sort of player you've got to pick up when you're signing from Middlesbrough. By the way, Alec, you haven't missed anything. Alex Scott is down. He stayed down here. The physio is lying next to him, talking to him. Didn't see that it was too much in that, but maybe I need to watch that again. I didn't see that Mings done anything wrong, but we'll have another look. Mings is... Let's have another look. So Mings... Oh, I see. So, right. So as Mings has gone to protect the ball, his elbow just caught Alex Scott. I think it would have been in the jaw. So it looks like he's getting back to his feet, which is the good news. We don't want to see any players injured. Mings and Scott have a little hug. That's good. That's what you want to see. There you go. Everyone can have a Malteser if you send a super sticker. Big up, Jack. Big up, Jack. I like that. The rally cry. Big up to you. So Scott has been down for a couple of minutes here, but he is now up and walking back. He's walking to the halfway line. So he'll be allowed back on. I don't know if it was deliberate. I mean, he did catch him. I don't think it was deliberate from what I saw of Mings there. Anyway, here's Boubacar Kamara. Free transfer. What a great signing. Plays a lovely ball over the top to Ollie Watkins if he can get there. But to be fair, I think it was Adam Smith who got there first and puts it out for a throw on. Arsenal just a spicy. Spurs wants Villa to win. He wants an Aston Villa win there. Defender of the bridge. So big up, Savva. Tried a pot of the Nutella ice cream the other day. One word, epic. Cheers for the recommendation. It's lovely, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. Yeah, mate. Listen, I'm glad that the recommendation hit home. And big up to Mario 2012. He's starting the super sticker revolution. Big up to you, my man. As the ball is dropped. Oh, I tell you what. Kepa dropped the ball, but then I think it was Digne's cut it into him. It might not be Digne. Kepa dropped the ball, and then I think Digne's taken the key. Let's have a look. So Kepa's dropped it, and then it was Rodgers who kind of went into Semenyo, and it's going to be a free kick. Big up to Mario. Big up to you, my man. Thank you very much. Always, whenever anyone puts in their money, I think you've got to be very appreciative, and I am. So thank you very much for that, Mario. You've always been very good to me. So thank you very much. Appreciate that, my friend. And Jack Spurs says, Savva, let's put all the money you get from the live to buy infinite chocolate from Infinite Chocolate. Yes, funny enough, I need money to live as well. So I'd love to just buy chocolate, but I do have to live. So big up to each and every one of you. So now we've got another stoppage. It looks like Kepa's getting some treatment. So this game has been very, very stop and start so far, hasn't it? As the sub goalkeeper, I think is it Kaminsky? Is warming up at the moment for Bournemouth. Don't know if Kepa will be able to carry on. Doesn't look like anything too serious. By the way, guys, 31 likes. Come on. Come on, people. Come on. Surely you must like the content you hear. Come on. Smash that like button. Marianne said, Thomas Muller's last home game. Eric Dyer's 2. Bayern legend. Very sad to see him go. Yeah, by the way, my ACCA was ruined today by Fulham and Man City. So Fulham and Man City. I've got another one on this evening, which is relying on Galatasaray, but they're currently 0-0. Kepa looks like he's going to be okay. Looks like he's going to be able to carry on. And it's going to be a free kick to Bournemouth. I'm guessing already we're going to be looking at about 5 minutes at the end of this first half. Big up to Ryan Gloria. Big up to you. And big up to Jordan as well. So, Sav, I love your content. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah, big up. Thank you very much. I'll try my best, mate. I'll try my best to talk all things football, not just Spurs. And, try and enjoy these sort of streams, right? So big up to you. Thank you very much. So 12 minutes gone, but really, I think we've only probably had 6 in play. Big up to Roger. How very generous. People getting very generous. Thanks for all the shows. Really enjoy them. You're more than welcome, my friend. I enjoy doing them as well. And as I said, I always enjoy them more when people are commenting. It's so much better as a creator when people are joining in. It's so much better when people are joining in, putting their comments, having a chat, debates. And I really appreciate the super sticker. So thank you very much as well, Roger. That is very, very generous of you. So big up Mario and big up Roger. Thank you very much, chaps. Really appreciate that. Cliver. Sorry, not Cliver. Is that Tyler Adams with a foul on Matty Cash? And yeah, this game hasn't really got going, has it? Hasn't really got going. Very bitty. Lots of fouls, lots of injuries. Let's hope we can get some football now. As Houston heads the ball forward. Now Onana can clear it and he can drive forward with a ball. Powerful. He's still driving. Powerful running. He's laid it into Watkins, who cuts in. It's fallen to Morgan Rodgers. He shoots and bends the ball just wide. Is that Rodgers or I keep getting Rodgers and Ramsey confused. Which one's on the left? Ramsey it was, sorry. That was Ramsey. Big up to Jack. I love it. The super stickers are rolling in. Big up to you guys. Thank you very much. Jack with another super sticker. So thank you very much. Much appreciated, Jack. And he was the one that suggested we all get this going. It's been very quiet in the chat, hasn't it? Very quiet. I mean, Ramsey just... Mate, for me, I think he should have hit the target there. But Villa are coming forward again now. There's a ball played through. It's gone to the feet of Watkins, who couldn't hold it up. And now Bournemouth can get it away. And now Bournemouth can come down the other end, can they? Here's the ball with, I think that's Alex Scott. Plays the ball into Kirkes. He goes one more to Semenyo on the left-hand side. He's going to run at Cash. Kamara's got back to help him. He's played a 1-2 and his cross is deflected. Big up to you, Jack. Thank you very much for the super sticker. Thank you. And that's much appreciated. Now just imagine if all those people smashed the like button. Roger has said, here is a question. How would you rate Johnny Evans? As for Man United and Northern Ireland, would you in the future put him into the Hall of Fame? No, not the Hall of Fame, but what a wonderful career he's had. Multiple trophies. He's played for 20 odd years, hasn't he? Been a really good servant for a number of clubs. Very good career. Not sure I'm going to go as far as say Hall of Fame. Definitely not for Manchester United. Yeah, that's my opinions on that. So anyway, here's Ollie Watkins. Lays the ball back into Onana. Holds off Alex Scott. Now the ball is played forward into Ollie Watkins. The keeper's come out and Kepa has put it out for a throw-in. Aston Villa do look dangerous when they break, don't they? And Alex Scott has gone down again. I don't know. I think he might have to come off here, Alex Scott. I think he's gone down again. That's twice in the first 15 minutes. No, there's nothing in that for me. I just think Onana was a lot stronger. Nah, nothing in that for me. No, I think you've got to be a bit stronger there, in my opinion. Big up Marios. So 1,700 for 2 plane tickets to Bilbao. That's crazy. Listen, all the prices are crazy. All the prices are crazy, my friend. It's the way it is whenever there's a tournament somewhere. Big up to Angus, who's come out of hiding. Said, evening, Savva. Zubi. Good signing. Very good footballer. Really good footballer, Zubamendi. Yeah, good footballer. I think you've done well to get him there. Oh God, what's going on here? Trustborn. I think Trustborn Spore have got a penalty. So Alex Scott, this game has just not got going, has it? Just constantly players down. I mean, surely now Alex Scott's taken one to the face. I didn't see that. I didn't see anything in that second one. But it is what it is. Yeah, Sam, this is silly. Zubamendi's a top footballer. This is really silly. I think this is where football banter gets silly. He's a very good footballer that Man United would love. Very good footballer. Sorry, I've read that wrong. Said not enough for the league. So I thought you said not good enough. Take it back, Sam. Yeah, bear in mind the transfer window hasn't even opened yet, guys. Transfer window's not even opened yet. Big up. Mario said, I'm staying in Cyprus to watch it. Yeah, man. Listen, it's extortionate. I mean, it is absolutely extortionate. And if people want to pay it, I mean, fair play to them. For me, I just can't take all the days off around it. Got too many commitments in my life to just be able to do that. Anyway, the game is back and started. I think we're going to have loads of injury time as Digne gets a ball into Ramsey. Ramsey's going to pull the ball across, but it's cleared by Zabanyi. And now Tyrone Mings steps forward, plays the ball out wide. There's a good ball into Mings again. Mings has pulled it back. It's blocked and now cleared by Bournemouth. Aston Villa just starting to ask some questions on the break here. Yeah, Jack said, let's make trophies for Spurs out of cake because all I see is winning the Europa League and nothing else. Listen. Don't worry about anything else. Let's worry about that one game. We'll worry about that one game. We can worry about further trophies after that, Jack. Come on. We can worry another day after that. Big up to Mario said they need a striker. Yeah, but the thing is, Zubamendi's a very different type of player to what they've got. He's more in the Rodri mold, the Busquets mold. And you've got to build a squad if you want to win things. I just think everyone's saying they just need a striker. It doesn't mean they don't need anything else. Alias says, Savva, if City don't back their ideas up in the window, they could get left behind. I think City will be absolutely fine. I think City will be absolutely fine. They've had a drop-off. They're still, where are they in the league? They're still what, third? I mean, imagine having a drop off and being third in the table. I think it'll be absolutely fine. And big up to Ryan. Thank you so much. Very generous. It's not a super sticker. It's a super chat. So why do we leave our transfers till late every year? Yeah, I mean, look, it would be lovely, wouldn't it, to be getting a note from Romano today saying Spurs have already made their first signing. But it's just not what we do, is it? It's not how we operate as a club, Ryan. And unfortunately, it's why we've been so poor. Header flicked in straight into the arms of Martinez, but that was better from Bournemouth. Ryan, yeah, I just think it's just what we do. I'd love us to be proactive. I really, really would like us to be proactive. I don't know. I don't know is the honest answer. I really don't know. But Ryan, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Maybe we'll see it one day. So here, 20 minutes gone. I think there's going to be a lot of injury time at the end of this first half. It's been very stop and start. I don't know of any Spurs pubs in Cyprus off the top of my head. I'm sure there are. Anybody in the chat? Anybody know of any Spurs pubs in Cyprus? Whereabouts in Cyprus are you, Marios? As Kirkos plays the ball down the line, Semenyo done well to keep it in. Here's Kirkes. Gets the ball across, but I think that was Konza who can slice. I was going to say slice and swipe at the same time. Didn't really come up with a word, did I? Nothing really clear cut here so far for either team. An effort from Ramsey, which he kind of dug out from his feet. That's better. That's really nice play from Ramsey. Good turn. Nice footballer, Ramsey. He's a nice footballer. Here he is again. Lays the ball back into Digne. Bournemouth are pressing well, but Onana's beat the press really well there. And then he's played a ball over the top, first time, into Ollie Watkins. But Hewson will do enough there to head that back to Kepa. Arsenal need a left winger, right winger, striker, centre back, DM. And listen, I agree. I think when everyone's just saying Arsenal just need a striker, I think you've got to, you know, as a Spurs fan, I don't care, but you know, looking in from an outsider, you know, squads have got to keep building and growing. I think anyone who thinks you just need a striker, I think that's wrong. Yeah, listen, I like De Zerbi, but again, lots of rumours going around, aren't there? I mean, one week it's Glasner, then it's De Zerbi. 1 week Ange's getting sacked, the next he's not. 1 week it's Xavi, then it's, you know, someone else. So we'll wait and see what happens in the immediate future, so to speak. Anyway, here's Tavernier. Haven't seen too much of Bournemouth with a goal threat here. Wobojog has said, oi, Savva, like that, oi, Savva, I need to win that Europa League. Can't have United get a boost back in the UEFA Champions League to kickstart their return to the top. We'll do our best. I'm hoping, listen, I speak for all Spurs fans, so I hope we win it. Hope we win it, mate. I really do. We need something to cheer about. It's been that bad a season. Been a bad few years, to be honest. Jack said, I've been to Cyprus before. There's one called the Crocodile Pub. There you go. The Crocodile Pub, apparently. There we go. Big up to you, Jack. Do has said, what do you think Tottenham need player-wise? I think we need everything. We need strengthening everywhere. I think we need a couple of backup squad players, fullbacks. I think we need another centre-half, depending if Romero goes. I think we need 2 new midfielders. I think we need a top winger, and I think we need a top centre-forward. I think we need players all over. If we're going to be brutally honest, I think we need players all over. Not a lot happening in this game. Not a lot happening at the moment as Cash takes a throw on. And now Villa have got a chance to break. Really good play from Asensio. He's got 2 men on him. And yeah, they've doubled up on him well there. And then they've done well. Alex Scott has done really well there to get back and help his back four. Now Bournemouth just trying to play themselves out of trouble. And it's a throw into Villa down on the left-hand side. No way Levy hires De Zerbi. Okay, why? Why wouldn't he hire De Zerbi? Let me know. Rennie said, hi, Sam. Sam? Savage. Okay, got it. Hi, Sam. Hope you don't mind. I've subscribed. Newcastle fan here. However, I do enjoy watching Aston Villa. Listen, I love football in general, so you're more than welcome. You don't have to say, do I mind you subscribing? That's the aim. I need people to subscribe. If people don't subscribe and watch, then there is no channel, is there? So big up to you. Sam I said, sorry, haters, Europa is United. We'll see. We'll see. Boy from the lane said, how do you feel about the fan base somehow getting sucked back into keeping Ange again? Look, listen, boy from the lane, I think people are either going to love him or not, right? I don't. Everyone knows my feelings, but there are many that have the whole way through. So it is what it is. It is what it is. See, the Wolf says, need 10 Archie Grays to make the full 11. Yeah, 10 Archie Grays. Jordan, I'm not going to pretend I know a lot about him. I've seen a few highlights of him scoring goals. And what makes me laugh is every time people go, oh my God, look at Vuskovic. It's him scoring goals. I'm more concerned of how good is he as a centre-back. He's not my goal scorer. He's a centre-back. I want to know how good is he at centre-back. See, the Wolves, if fan base sentiment will shift to majority. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It normally does happen. You're right. Just quickly break away. Is Aston Villa with Rodgers and Watkins. But I tell you what, Zabanyi and Houston are strong at the back, aren't they? They are strong at the back. Now maybe a chance for Bournemouth to break. Here's Semenyo on the left-hand side. Kirkes is busting a gut to get out on the left-hand side. But instead, he's gone into Alex Scott, who's 25 yards out. He's had a shot blocked by Onana. And Onana v Scott is a mismatch because Onana is powerful. And look at Onana there. He has absolutely roasted him. Scott pulls him back, and Scott is going to get the yellow card. Onana, I like that in a midfielder. Powerful, drive with the ball. I like that. He headed it down. He turned on the afterburners. Look at this. Little step over, turned on the afterburners, and then Scott pulled him back cynically and gets the yellow card. I just don't want players like this. I really don't want players like this. By the way, if any of you haven't, please do check out my Zubamendi video after this. It's still on this channel. Please check out my Zubamendi video. 3-star Reds has said, what afternoon, Savva, for Forest fans, need more of the same from Bournemouth in this game. Even Derby keeping the lowest. Yeah, listen, it's a good day so far for Forest. You need Villa not to win as well, right? Long way to go as Kamara hooks the ball back in. Really well taken down by Evan Nilsson, who's going to keep driving through. And then the ref's going to give a free kick. I'm not sure he touched him there. Asensio's been booked. I'm not sure he touched him. I'd like to see it again. Big up Jack. Said Jamie. Hang on, let's have a look. Did he touch him? I mean, not enough for him to fall over. It's weak. It's weak. Jamie Vardy's been linked to Spurs. No. Vardy's had a wonderful career, but no. He's about 40 now, isn't he? He's like 37, 38. No. SD Benny just says, come on, Villa, do something. Yeah, we need something to happen in this game, don't we? Do need something to happen in this game. Savva, what do you think of Bino Gittins? I've only seen bits of him. Looks lively. He looks lively. I'd need to watch him a lot more to give any sort of judgment on him. I really would. I wouldn't like to sit here and say, hang on, there's a good ball into Evan Nilsson. I don't know if he was onside. I think he's offside. No, I don't think he was. Sorry. Looks like it's going to be a corner kick for Bournemouth. Yeah, really good run. Really good run from Evan Nilsson. Got him behind Mings. To be fair, Mings did well to get back at him, but he did get in behind Mings there. Zubamendi news, and just like that, Arsenal fans have forgotten bottling against PSG and their upcoming card of honour. Yeah, timing is everything in life, isn't it? Timing is everything in life. Big up to you, my man. Big up to you. Corner kick from Bournemouth taken short. Oh, and they didn't get that right. They tried to play a cheeky one. They didn't get it right. And then Villa didn't get the pass out the back right. So they can't break. So still 0-0. Bournemouth 0, Villa 0. I think there's going to be a lot of injury time, as we said at the end. A minimum of 6 to 7, I reckon. Rinketic and Vuskovic is overrated. I don't know anything about him, really. I mean, look, I see the same videos everyone else does, but it's really dangerous when judging players who go and play in inferior leagues. I don't know, it's really difficult, but big up to you, Rinketic. Hope you're well, my man. Big up Jack, said, I need to have food and I'll be back for more support in a minute. Big up to you, my man. You go and enjoy your food. Hope you're having something nice as Villa look to counter-attack here. Cash is making a good run, but it wasn't a good pass to try and find him. And it's going to be a throw-in to Aston Villa on the right-hand side. Big up to Derek Hutchinson. How you doing, bro? Hope you are well, Derek. Big up to you, my man. Luman said, Savva, what's your reply to content creators saying Spurs and United don't deserve to be in the Champions League? Well, whoever wins it will. It's that simple, right? It's you win we know the prize for winning the Europa League is Champions League football. So whoever wins it will deserve it, right? That's the rules. Bournemouth have given the ball away there. Here's Ramsey lays it off, but Ramsey, that was a poor layoff. Villa are getting in some really good positions, and that final ball at the moment is letting them down. As Semenyo lays one off to Cook, and he goes back into Zabanyi. Good player, Zabanyi. Big up to Ellie. How you doing, mum? Not my real mum, by the way. Hello all in the chat. Spurs, Bournemouth and Villa fans. Plus you, of course, Savva. Oh, thank you. Thanks for making me last. Big up to you, Ellie. Hope you are well, my friend. Hope you're well. Rinketic, I said I watched like 4 Westerlo games. Nothing special. I mean, yeah, he is only 16, isn't he? I just think like anything, people need to, they're kids. And before people put them on a pedestal, you've got to let them learn and grow. It's funny because when people like me don't put players on a pedestal, we're told, oh, you're writing off the youngsters. I'm not writing them off. I just don't put them up there within like a year of them being professional footballers. Big up to Wowo Jogginnison. Doesn't that logic also apply to Gyökeres? The odds of him being a Nunes is what concerns me the most. He is not like Nunes. This guy's a player. This guy is a player. You just got to watch him. What he's done in the Champions League. He's scored. He's brilliant. I'll be so jealous if Arsenal get Gyökeres. Big up Marianne, who said, big up Queen Ellie. Yeah, you're going to go to the grave with Højbjerg. When you do pass away in about 50 years' time from now, Ellie, I will get it and put it onto your tombstone. Something about Højbjerg. Don't you worry. Apparently, Bayern 1-0 up with Elise. Let's see how my bet's getting on. I need Galatasaray. To score. And then 0-0 at half time. Big up to Luke. Luke from Spotlight on Spurs. If you haven't subscribed to Luke, please do subscribe to Luke. And please put him and please join me and Luke tomorrow night. He's part of the Spurs review at 7:30 p.m. Harry Kane just scored his millionth goal. He does like scoring goals, doesn't he, that boy? Jordan said the negative narrative about you are rubbish. You're a top bloke, wonderful person. Look, I appreciate the kind words. Listen, I think people want to call me narrative because I don't just go, everything's amazing, right? I'll say it as I see it. When we're losing 19 games, I will say it. It is not good. It is shit. The manager's done bad. We're in a final, right? I will say it. We have to win that final. I just don't think people want football. There's so many creators. What worries me is the number of football content creators that don't want to actually talk football. Some of us created our football channels. We love going in depth with analysis. Other people are just like, yeah, Spurs win. Brilliant. But I mean, it wouldn't really be a channel, would it? It's not really content. Everyone just saying the same thing. Listen, love me, hate me, whatever it is. My channel will have anybody on. We have lively debates. I always hear that it's an echo chamber, but look at the debates me and Lubo have. Lubo and Dan. Dan and me. Me and Stel. So, you know what I mean? Look at the debates that go on the show. Anyway, back here. Big up to you. Big up to No Nonsense Football Fan. Said FHTV Plus. No, when Ange gets his hands on Vuskovic, we're going to win the Premier League and Champions League. Yeah, absolutely. Big up to Rene. Big up to you. Welcome. And well done on this year. It's been a good year for Newcastle, hasn't it? Got the Carling Cup plus. Could get Champions League football. Let's stop charging that for a second. Let's have a look. Let's see. Oh, a few of you have subscribed. That's very nice of you. That's very, very nice of you. Thank you very much. Big up Foxy. My man Foxy inside the place. Big up to you. As Kirkers brings the ball down. Alex Scott lays the ball off. Don't forget Alex Scott is on a yellow card. This time Kirkers into Scott, who's got a bit of space. Dinks a ball across. Nice little footballer, Alex Scott. I think I need to see a bit more end product from him, but a nice little footballer. And there's a corner kick going to be taken for Bournemouth. So 35 minutes gone. There will be a lot of injury time. Scott's been down twice. Kepa's been down. Big up to you, Foxy. Big up to Luke. So we have very different views, but you've been very... Listen, because you know what? Contrary to belief, Luke, just because people have different views doesn't mean they have to call each other CUNTs. Do you know what I mean? It's like... It's madness. Villa now with a ball through. I'll tell you what. I think he's going to give a free kick for that. He is. And he has. He has given a free kick for that. The ball, it wasn't a great ball through to... Ramsey. And by the way, a lot of the ball is going to Ramsey and not Rodgers this half. Semenyo, let's have a look at this again. So, yes, I think the problem Semenyo's got is he kind of went off the ground with his feet, didn't he? Big up to you, Luke. Big up to Boy from the Lane. So I was just about to say, love a Lubo debate. Who doesn't love a Lubo debate? We love Lubo. He's one of our own. We love Lubo. You just believe his name and you see the teeth grit. Levy. You say anything nice about Levy? Watch. We'll do it tomorrow night on the Spurs Review. I'll say something nice about Levy and he'll lose his mind. How do we deal with arguing against something, just spewing narratives back? I just check out and say, you're absolutely right. Listen, yeah, look, but I mean, as a YouTuber, I like the debates. I need the, content, isn't it? So, hey, it is what it is. Alex Scott, yes, he is a Spurs fan. He is a Spurs fan. Anyway, here's a free kick for Aston Villa. He's going to be whipped into the box by left-footed by Asensio. Played it to the back of the penalty area. It's up in the air, headed back across, and the ref gives a free kick. Free kicks are given for everything now, aren't they? Like, honestly, anyone goes down, card, free kick. Yeah, thank you. We've had about 15 subscribers during the show, so thank you very much. That's very generous. I remember the days when that used to just be a tussle. Now it's like free kick. Big up, Bob Barrett Disdain. How are you? Let's get these likes and subs smash, people. Absolutely. We should be on nearly 100 likes now. We're only on 57. And big up and thank you so much for all the super stickers earlier, people. Very, very much appreciated as Houston brings the ball down the line, cuts back in, and he's going to go all the way back to Kepa, who's going to spray it back to Houston. He now plays it into Tyler Adams. He sprays it across to Zabanye. So not a lot in this at the moment. I don't really remember any keeper having anything to do. Few half chances, but not really anything to write home about as of yet. Houston plays the ball down the line to Kirkes. He's going to whip in a first-time cross, and that cross had far too much on it. He acknowledges it wasn't very good, and it's a goal kick to Aston Villa. Foxy, massive day tomorrow. Who have you lot got? I won't look it up. I'll let you tell me. Who you got? Honestly, since I've been on YouTube, I've never been called the CUNT word so much. It's unbelievable how easily people use it. I like it every now and then, but Chelsea at home, quarter midday. Interesting. Big game, that. Big game. Good game. Here's Anana. in the centre circle, driving forward with the ball. I think he's done that well this half so far. Drives forward, and he's powerful, isn't he? Jack, well, that was quick. Well done, Jack. Welcome back. Welcome back. Which links do Spurs have this summer, and which are you looking forward to materialise? To be honest, at the moment, I don't even think we know who's going to be the manager, director of football, chief scout. I don't think we know any of that, let alone who our transfer targets are going to be. I've got no idea. At this stage, I've got no idea. As we get to the end of the season, I think we'll start seeing. Sam, you're absolutely right. Hitler bloody likes people. Big up to you, Sam. Sid, yeah, man. A Europa final by hook or crook. We're there. Let's see what we're made of. Let's see what we're made of, shall we? We've got 90 minutes to change what's been a dreadful season into a successful one. That's football, isn't it? 90 minutes can change everything. It sounds about right, Alf. Sounds about right. Asensio slips, but then does well to get up and get the ball back. But then Bournemouth, good tackle there by Tyler Adams. They've got a bit of space here, have they? Here's Evan Nilsson. And the foul by Kamara. Kamara's saying, no. The ref's saying, yes. Every player who's fouled, they go down, they stay down. No one gets up anymore. No, not football fans. Said, I first saw you debate Arian on We Are Tottenham TV. After that, I stopped following We Are Tottenham TV and started only watching you. You have to stop following other channels. Still show some love to the brothers. But look, it's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult. Listen, if Spurs win the Europa League, there's going to be many that turn around and go, Savva's in the mud. And it is what it is, right? But at the end of the day, if I'm in the mud, it won't matter. We've won a European trophy. Foxy says St James's Park, important for us, but it's difficult for the fans to be as vocal at 12 p.m. They've got to find a way, Foxy. Got to find a way. Chelsea have just, I'm looking at, everyone was saying to me, Chelsea aren't doing well, but in their last 6 games, they've won 4 and drawn 2. So, and you guys have won 4, drawn 1, lost 1. So very similar for the last 6 games. Mr. Whopper said, remember when I told you we've surpassed Arsenal? Who do you support? We've surpassed Arsenal? Remember when I told you we've surpassed Arsenal? Love, what are you telling me now? We've surpassed Arsenal. So we are Liverpool fans? Are you a Liverpool? Oh, Mr. Whopper, welcome. I like Liverpool fans. Welcome to you. You must be talking about Liverpool surpassing Arsenal, because Spurs certainly haven't. Big up to Wobajog said that can't be good, surely, since most clubs are already starting to talk age. Look, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, I guess. Listen, if Angie's staying, I'd like to think that they know who they're going to be signing, but Spurs don't often have their ducks in a row. Sid said, can't believe how he still believes in this manager. Hang on, Villa are in here. He's hit the post. He's hit the post as Ollie Watkins. I thought it was just drifting wide, but it's gone underneath the keeper and gone into the post. Oof. Yeah, I'm Tottenham. Who do you support? You support Liverpool. Guys, is Mr. Whopper a Liverpool fan? He's a Liverpool fan. Yeah, but he said surpassed Liverpool. Surpassed Arsenal. Last time I checked, let me just make sure. Last time I checked, Spurs are 29 points behind Arsenal. So he can't be talking about Tottenham, can he? It's a goal kick to Bournemouth. He can't be talking. Yeah, Burger King fan. I love it when people say shit like this. This is what makes me laugh. How have we surpassed Arsenal? Like, based on what? We've lost 19 games of football this season in the league. Arsenal have lost 4. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? No, Alf, they won't. Berta is a top director of football. I'm worried about it. They need more midfielders, though. Everyone's going on like Arsenal don't need options. Yes, they need a striker, but everyone's got to stop talking like they only need a striker. Marius, this is what I mean. We've beaten Frankfurt, AZ Alkmaar, and Bodo Glimt to get to a final. And suddenly people are talking about us surpassing Arsenal. It's madness. It's just truly, truly madness. Really well defended there by Morgan Rogers. Haven't seen a lot of Morgan Rogers today. Haven't seen a lot. They're asking for a penalty for handball. I don't think you can give that. Yeah, this is what I mean, though. Like when people are going, oh, I can't believe they've got another midfielder. Why? Why wouldn't a squad want to get better in all areas? Let's have a look. It bounces up. I don't think you can give a handball for it. You can't give a handball for that. Absolutely ridiculous if you give a handball. And there are going to be 6 minutes. Sure. Mr. Whopper, I love it when we get trolls. I don't get many trolls on FHTV Plus. Arsenal have finished, as of now, back to 8th. Sure. Yeah, good. Let's do that. Sure. Why not? And your evidence for that is what? What, them getting knocked out of Champions League semi by PSG? These people crack me up, man. They crack me up. It's my fault for reading out the silly comments, but I love it. I just like to show the world how dumb some people are. I mean, yeah. But yeah, they're in a top competition. We're not, right? It's like, it's horses for courses. When we say we're surpassing Arsenal, I mean, we haven't beaten anybody. We haven't beaten anybody of note, and we're talking about surpassing clubs that finish second every year. I just think it's a bit much for me, Mario. I think it's all very reactionary and knee jerk, but that's football fans, isn't it? Yeah, quite half, I would say, from Morgan Rogers this half. It's been more coming down this other side for Ramsey. But here's Onana in midfield. Lays the ball off. Really good play there by Ramsey. Lays it off to Asensio. He gives it to Digne. Digne with a cross. It's in. That's going to be a goal. No, it's a great save. And then headed in and another save. What a good save, Kepa. Really, he's just kept his team in the game there. Kamara thought he had scored. I thought Kamara had scored. Brilliant cross from Digne. That is how you whip a ball in. Out of his feet. Whips a great cross in. Kamara's arriving anywhere to the side, and Kepa doesn't save that. But 2 good saves in a row by Kepa. Well, a really good save low down with his feet. Then let's have a look. A reactionary save with his foot. That's great reactions. And then Cash with a follow-up header, and that's saved as well. Really good goalkeeping. I mean, if that's the theory we're going on, then sure. I mean, I'll ask you this. When West Ham won the Conference League, who sat there and said they've surpassed Tottenham? I'll just leave that lingering. When West Ham won the Conference League, did anyone sit there and say they've surpassed Tottenham? They didn't. Because you can't just surpass a team by winning one trophy. You can't do it. It's madness. Ball in from Bournemouth. Easy for Digne to deal with. Now Digne pings the ball over the top immediately. And the foul is given. I mean, the ref's giving everything here. Everyone who goes to the floor. This ref just gives it. Big up to Foxy. Said Arsenal think Bert will bring 6 and 7 this window. Not realistic. But in his 12 months. Yeah, listen, I don't think you judge on one window, but I do think he's going to bring in 3 or 4. You know, they are going to bring in 3 or 4 good players this window. This is why when people talk about them drifting back to 8th, I have no idea what they're talking about. I do get it, though. Some people don't understand the nuances of football. They think 90 minutes changes everything each week, and it's just a bit weird. Anyway, here's Ramsey. He's running through. He's clipped. That's going to be another yellow card. Ramsey then pushes Smith, that is. Ramsey was not happy with that at all. Even Emi Martinez has run all the way to the halfway line to get involved and gets himself booked. He's a character, that Emi Martinez, isn't he? Revenite said, but, Savva, Poronadoki away better than Digne. He's not a European fine. According to our fans, our players are better than everyone else, but not good enough to be in the top half of the table. We are a funny old bunch, aren't we, at Tottenham Hotspur? We really are. Smash those like buttons, people. We should be on 100. We're only on 68. Ramsey was not happy with that tackle at all as Smith goes into the book. And Villa are getting in behind Bournemouth. And Bournemouth look a bit panicky when that happens. Yes, exactly. It's just all a bit... My brain hurts. When I see silly messages, my brain does hurt. Anyway, Jacob Ramsey got into the book as well. And now there's going to be a minute left of this first half. Lots of injury time being added on here. Asensio is going to clip the ball into the box. It's headed up over. Semenyo should be able to clear that. And he does. He actually miskicked it, and it actually worked out better for him. And now he's still got the ball. I think he's a good player, Semenyo. As he loses the ball, commentator curse to Cash. There's the ball whipped in. It's 1-0 to Aston Villa. It's that simple. Semenyo lost the ball. Cash, I think it was Cash, whipped the ball in first time. And Ollie Watkins at the near post with the faintest of touches. And 1-0 to Aston Villa. I'll just wait and see if there's any offsides or anything, because otherwise it's a ball late to try and change the score back. But it was a loss by Semenyo. He done really well, Semenyo. Then did the easy bit wrong. The ball, here we go. So Semenyo did well. He's done well here. Then he does well there and there and there. Then gives it away. Sorry, it wasn't Cash. He's going to be... He's on... Is he onside? It's going to be tight. That's why I don't ever put the... It's going to be tight, but he got the faintest of touches. Let's have a look. That's a proper striker's finish, that. That's a proper striker's finish. It was Morgan Rogers with a delicious ball into the middle. A tiny little touch from Ollie Watkins, and it's 1-0 Aston Villa. And just like that, Aston Villa are in the lead. We'll wait and see if VAR gets involved. I'm sure they will. VAR ruins everything now. They're checking it for offside. They're checking it. This is why I don't put the goal up yet. They're checking it. I think if those decisions are offside, football is ruined for me. Goal. It is a goal. Ollie Watkins, yeah, you can't be giving those as offside. Aston Villa 1, Bournemouth 0. They're saying onside. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, he's well onside. He's well onside. So onside, Aston Villa on the stroke of half-time. Aston Villa's record Premier League goal scorer, 75 goals in the Aston Villa shirt for Ollie Watkins. So Aston Villa take the lead and keep Champions League football alive. And Watkins, 75. Gabby Agbonlahor has 74, so that goal has taken him above Agbonlahor. Villa are on the break again. They can't, can they? A quick fire double. Here's Asensio, plays the ball down the line to Ramsey. Ramsey cuts in, dinks the ball in, headed up and away, cleared by Hewson, and then there is the halftime whistle. And it was an interesting first half that Aston Villa have. I think that you would say Aston Villa have had the better of the game, and definitely in terms of chances. Bournemouth with no real clear-cut chances, but it is Aston Villa 1. Sorry, Bournemouth 0, Aston Villa 1. And Aston Villa, as it stands, let's see what that goal has done. That goal has moved Aston Villa into 6th, but oh, is it close. At the moment, Newcastle, Chelsea, Villa, all on 63 points. All on 63 points. The goal difference is the reason why Villa are below the others. So Aston Villa can't rely on goal difference. They've got to rely on points. But their final 2 games, Aston Villa, I believe, are Spurs and Man United. So it's going to two teams who are focusing on a final. So this is going to be very interesting. I've picked Villa all the way, and I think they will do it. But long way to go. A long way to go. Where were we with the comments? Yeah, but this isn't quite true, is it? You're only as good as your most recent honour. I mean, we can't turn... If we won the league this year, we couldn't turn around and say we've surpassed Man City, could we? You know, you've got to... There's got to be varying degrees of... no, every team resets 0 at the points. Yeah, sure, but... I'd hope it would give us momentum, but none of the Europa wins this year have given us any momentum in the league, have they? So I don't know what we'd be basing that off of. I know I killed him, didn't I? Oh, I killed him. I killed him, didn't I? Absolutely. Yeah, completely. For me, I don't think you need VAR for things like that, but you did today for the Leyton Orient goal that was given that should never have been given. Just quickly, while it's half time, everybody smash that like button. The dogs might go mad. Here we go. There we go. The front door opens, so the dogs inevitably lose their mind. Decent first half. Aris said, Unai Emery, 4 seasons in England, the 0 trophies. At what point do you start getting criticism? Jesus Christ. Wow. Well, first and foremost, right, he took Arsenal to a final, right? In his first 2 seasons at Villa, he was trying to turn them around from being a team that nearly got relegated, turn them into a Champions League team. This year, they've made the semis of the FA Cup, the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and might make the Champions League again. Can we have some context, please? This is madness. This is utter madness. Foxy, agreed. And yes, I thought it was. Yeah, so they've got Man U away. You know that Man U away, is that their last game? Is it their last game, Man U away? Man U will either be celebrating winning a European trophy or crying that they've not. So I think this is going to be very, very interesting to see what happens with the Champions League run. But Aston Villa, at the moment, just putting themselves nicely. And then it all depends. Newcastle got Chelsea tomorrow. So that knocks one. So both of those can't pull. The most that one of them can pull is 3 points clear, or both of them will go 1 point clear. And then you've got Nottingham Forest, who I believe have got Leicester City. I believe that is true. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed. Really appreciate you. Keep subscribing as we keep growing. 16 teams better than Spurs. Spurs in with a chance of silverware. Sure, I don't doubt that at all. But for me, I'm not going to judge Spurs being better than other clubs on beating Bodo Glimt, AZ Alkmaar. I'm not. I can't do it. My brain tells me otherwise. The joy of the Europa final is getting to some fans' heads. Well, at the moment, Spurs fans, Man United fans, it's all we've got to look forward to, Ghosted. Like, surely it's all we've got to look forward to. Can I just remind you, earlier this week, Wolfie said Forest are in the driving seat, get Champions League. Well, look, if Forest win tomorrow, they go on to 60. Sorry, hang on. Let me just double check this. Are they playing tomorrow? Premier League tomorrow. If Forest beat Leicester at home, and they should, they go on to 64 points. Then Forest have got, let's have a look, fixtures, West Ham away, Chelsea at home. I'm not sure about the driving seat, but they're right in there with that chance, aren't they? They're right in there. I'll tell you what, a little special mention to Brentford. How well have Brentford done? How well have Brentford done? Not lost in the last, however many, won 4 on the bounce. Very good team. They've also scored a hell of a lot of goals this season. Bearing in mind they lost their top goal scorer last season. I know, but people don't. I know no one wants to take context into consideration on anything. BP has said, do we know if 8th gets your Conference League? I think it does, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure, isn't it? Isn't it top 5 Champions League, 6 and 7 Europa, 8th Conference, FA Cup winners, Europa, and the League Cup winners go into the Conference League playoff, Europa League playoff, something like that? Not sure. Not sure. But it's all going to be a bit interesting, isn't it? Because a lot of the teams that are winning the trophies are going to be up there anyway, unless Palace win it. Biometric Ange is great as he's... No, Aris, don't do that. Unai Emery, again, two of these. Unai Emery is not finishing 16th or 17th in the league whilst getting to the Champions League quarterfinal, the FA Cup semi-final, and getting them Champions League last season and possibly this year. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. You can't finish 16th, 17th in the league and start comparing the two managers. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. Who is my pick for Premier League manager of the season? I mean, the obvious choice is Slot, because he's come in, won the league title in his first year. I think Eddie Howe needs to be in with a shout. You're going to have to add Nuno in there with a shout. But realistically, we know where it's going to go, right? It will go to Slot. It will. I know we don't want it to, but it will go to Slot. Hang on, let's just see. Galatasaray anywhere near scoring? Come on, Galatasaray. So I'm just getting the Galatasaray game. There we go. The Galatasaray game there. Queen Ellie said success breeds confidence, but not always continued success unless your Man City in recent times. Listen, there's millions of teams, isn't there, that win something, it doesn't continue success. It should in theory, but there's so many teams playing for so few titles that it's always going to be difficult. Big up Daniela, said 8th if Chelsea win the Conference League. There we go. So if Chelsea beat Betis, it's going to be interesting. Arnie Slot, got to be. Slot, good evening. Big up Vagabros, hope you're well. Aston Villa were completely insipid in both semi-finals they made under Emery. The Europa League final with Arsenal was also a disaster. He is never held accountable. I just think, sorry, mate, I'm going to say it. You're chatting absolute rubbish. What a good job Unai Emery has done at Aston Villa. How on earth are people going to sit there and say that this isn't the top manager? Look where Villa were when he turned up, and now look at them. Look at the squad he's built. Look at the result. What are we doing here? What on earth are we doing here? This is utter madness. Utter madness. This is where football, sorry, mate, I was just saying, it's where football fans get really, really silly. What are you holding him accountable for? Taking Aston Villa from 18th to what did they finish in their first season? 6th? 7th? Then top 4 the next season. Champions League football, quarter-finalists, semi-finals of the FA Cup, trying to get Champions League again. What a what a great job that manager has done. Foxy, absolutely. I'm told, Foxy, I'm told that, oh, don't worry about finishing 16th, 17th, because we might win the Europa League. But this manager who's combined the cups and the league, just beggars belief. Listen, Unai Emery's a top football manager. I have no idea how we're saying he's not. Context: where were Villa 3 years ago when he picked them up? Mr. Whopper, you can go. You're just annoying me. I've banned Mr. Whopper. Can see a troll a mile off, blocking him. Look. By the way, Galatasaray have just scored. Go on, Galatasaray. I need them for my ACCA, by the way. John, I agree. It is complete arrogance. 5 years ago, Aston Villa were in the Championship. Now look at them, and we're sitting here going, the manager's not being held accountable. You do realise not every manager can win something every year. Sorry, mate, you're chatting absolute nonsense here. This is absolute nonsense. So, and just to win something every year, and Emery, whilst Arteta bottles everything, Pep has to win a trophy every year, so does Slot, Maresca, people are having a go at because he's not won anything. Eddie Howe's won a trophy. What are we doing here? Whereas, Eris, I'm guessing you're going to be in your early teens because these are silly, silly, silly things. He's done an outstanding job. He's done an outstanding job. Go and ask any Aston Villa fan how they feel. I haven't seen a single Aston Villa fan say they want their manager out. What does that tell you? He's done a wonderful job. He's done an absolute wonder. I can't believe we're even having to sit here and debate this. I can't believe we're having to debate this in what he's done. He's won 4 European trophies in his career. He's won 4 European trophies in 5 European finals. He's done an amazing job at Villa. He got Arsenal to a final. He won finals with Seville and Villarreal. And we're sitting here and going, he's never held accountable. Fuck me. The trophy that we're all about to praise Ange for winning, this man has won 4 times. 4 times. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Oh my gosh. Oh, I just don't get it. I'm of the opinion football fans, especially online, are just miserable if they truly believe this. It's honestly, do you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. It's copium. It's copium. Villa have pissed all over Spurs the last 3 years. So instead of saying, what a good manager, we go, he's never held accountable. You know, imagine I'll tell you what, imagine, when did Emery pick them up? 2.5 years ago. Imagine from picking them up in 17th, 18th, wherever they were, somebody had said in 2.5 years, you're going to be top the Champions League qualification, finishing in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, semi-final of the FA Cup. You're going to be able to sign players like Asensio and Rashford because of the job you've done. Surely any football fan would go, yeah, taking it all day long. Not our fans. You're a troll now. You're a troll at this stage. I hate to break it to you. Unai Emery is currently, let me get my maths out, 25 points clear of Ange Postecoglou. Fans that deserve what they've got, unfortunately, sorry, I'm going to say it, it's utter madness. I'm pretty sure as well, I just witnessed Villa play us off the park in the FA Cup. Pretty sure I witnessed that. What do you mean? He's done well at Villa. I give up. I feel like we're trolling now for the sake of it. It's not coping as Tottenham would have had a superior season to Villa if they win the Europa. When you're saying superior, what, for beating Bodo Glimt? Beating teams like Bodo Glimt and AZ Alkmaar. God, there are levels to this, man. There are levels to this. Sorry, mate. You're just full of nonsense. You're just full of nonsense. Absolutely mad. Oh, going mad. I presume that Palace get Europa, City will get. Not sure. They change it so much. I'm not sure. They change the rules so much. I don't know. Listen, we'll have a better season from winning a trophy point of view. But if they make Champions League football 2 years in a row whilst getting to the quarterfinals of that tournament, God, no one's gonna tell me that we're better. Oh no. Oh, Eris, please go away now. You're boring me. This is absolute nonsense. If Ange was doing the job that Unai Emery was, you'd be creaming your pants. This is where Spurs fans are so disingenuous. This is so disingenuous. It's utter nonsense. This is why I say fans like this don't deserve a better owner and better manager. They don't deserve it. Look how we speak badly of those that have been super successful in their career. If you listen, we've had a better season from we lifted a trophy, but Villa weren't in the trophy we were in, right? Villa are probably going to make Champions League through the league, could make Champions League through the league, right? Got to the quarterfinals of the Champions League and might get knocked out to the eventual winners. What are we doing here? I just can't. I can't deal with this anymore. Oh, I agree. I think it's been an awful season. Beating Man United Frankfurt and Bodo Glimt and Alkmaar to win a Europa League does not change my mind at all. We've had the easiest of runs. Aston Villa this year have beaten teams like PSG and Bayern Munich, while we're beating Bodo Glimt and AZ Alkmaar. There's levels to this game. Utter levels to this game. Anyway, we'll leave it there. I can't deal with silly people. My brain struggles to cope with those that don't understand context. They don't understand. No one would have expected Aston Villa to win the Champions League. Sure. Don't care. Nothing to do with what we're talking about. Wow. So now we're saying Rashford's not done well at Villa. I mean, we're just putting anyone down now, aren't we? Everyone in football just gets put down now. Everyone. It's pointless. I bet you, if you ask Aston Villa fans, they'll tell you he's done well for them. Whenever I've watched him, look how good he was for them against PSG. I give up. The second half has started. It's just got, I can tell the ages of people by their silly opinions. I can tell the ages. I really can. Here's Digne. Pulls it back into Ramsey. It's fallen to Kamara. Is he going to have a dig? He's had a dig. Just wide. Oh, I thought it was going miles wide. It was just wide. Just wide. No. But imagine playing Angie's football in the Champions League. It will be embarrassing. It will be embarrassing. We know that. Let's be fair, Mario, as much as people call me negative, you've got to agree we've had to beat absolutely nobody of note to get to this final. Right? I don't know what we're doing it. I don't know what. I feel like you're a troll as well now. I don't understand this. No, why am I always speaking to children? In the context of what Unai Emery has done in 2.5 years at Villa, they are progressing really well. We're saying just because he's not won a trophy this year, he's not continued to progress them. This is just utter madness. Utter madness. Good touch. Finish it. Saved. The ref has given a goal kick. Oh, he went down. I wasn't sure what he was going to do. The Villa centre-halves are having a right go and saying that the player dived. Again, you know when I said I can tell I'm talking to children because they say things like triggered. I'm not triggered. I just don't deal with stupid opinions. I just don't deal with it. It's amazing. We've lost 24 games of football all season, and we're sitting there talking about Unai Emery. It beggars belief. It beggars belief. Yeah, Potts was shit, apparently, Wobo Jog. Potts was shit. According to Aris, Potts and people like that are shit. Aris, I've got to move you on. You're ridiculous. You do realise Unai Emery picked up Aston Villa when they were in the relegation zone. They were in the relegation zone. They've only been in the Premier League about 2 years. They were in the relegation zone. Why on earth do you not understand that? What are you talking about, you utter troll? What are we doing here? I'm surprised you hate leaving. Come on. Tell you what, come on to the show. Come on to the show. I bet you won't. That's why you ain't got a picture. Utter. Guys in the chat, am I being mad here? So Unai Emery picks up Aston Villa in the relegation zone. The very next season gets them Champions League football. The very next season gets them to quarterfinal of the Champions League. And that's being used to say that I like Daniel. What? My head hurts. Idiots. Unfortunately, we do have very immature idiots like this guy who doesn't understand. Where is he? Who doesn't understand Aston Villa 5 years ago were in the Championship. No one would be expecting what we've seen from them. This is utter madness. This is just crazy. We haven't done anything. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? In the last decade, we've gone like that. What do you mean? Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. I'll remind him, if next season Spurs get to the quarterfinal of the Champions League, are sitting in the top 5 or 6 of the Premier League and don't win a trophy, I'll remind these people what they said about Emery. It's utter madness. Utter madness. Anyway, here's poor ball. Bournemouth getting into that space and their final ball isn't good. Are we at the stage now where we're just saying any manager that doesn't win a trophy's done terribly? Like, I'm genuinely not sure how football ever got to this. There's different levels to different clubs and different expectations, different timelines. I mean, I don't know what we're doing. Mate, by the way, the problem is they're talking about they're talking about a serial winning manager in Unai Emery. This is what makes me laugh. We're not talking about a manager who's never won anything. We're talking about a manager. Look how happy we're about to be for winning the Europa League. He's won that 4 times. That man's won it 4 times with clubs like Villarreal and Seville. Like, what are we doing here? As my mate Perchi was saying, what are we doing here? Anyway, here's an Anna. As a foul goes in there, a tackle by, I think that was Cook. I know, Ellie, but you know, I try and create a forum where we get adults and just like normal, not silliness. You know what it's like, Ellie. You know what it's like. Mario, exactly. Villa improving. But Spurs are doing that, and we're going, yeah, but Unai Emery's not good. These people are on. Oh man. Anyway, we've got a player down injured. It's still Aston Villa winning 1-0 away at Bournemouth. Apparently he did. Foxy, Foxy, you can't. I know I do argue with stupid, but you know we can't argue with stupid, can we? They don't make any sense. As I said, if this was, imagine right now Spurs were in Aston Villa situation, we would all be going potty, wouldn't we? God, he made the quarterfinals of the Champions League. God, we're going to get Champions League football again. Oh, we're signing people like Asensio. Nope. Aston Villa do that, and it's, oh, yeah, he doesn't take accountability. What the hell? Oh. Madness. Absolutely madness. Please smash the like button if you like the banter and the drama. We're on 83 likes. Surely we should be on 100 by now easily. Come on, people. Come on. I was, but I was only a toddler. So I can say I was there, but I don't remember anything. I was 2 going on 3. Pointless me being there, really. But yes, 1984. 1984. Please do keep subscribing if you haven't already. That's not what we said, though. You do realise Villa it's been like 2.5 years for Villa. Saying Spurs, I can't deal with this idiot either. It's just nonsense. I don't just concentrate. I've read out nearly everyone's comment tonight. Wow, I've read out nearly everyone's comment on my show tonight from start of the stream to now. From the start of the stream to now, I've read out nearly everybody's comment. Can't win. Look, this is the internet. Cannot win. I'm one of the only YouTubers that does it, and I can't win. Wow. I've never ever had anyone say to me about that before. That is absolutely shocking. Wow. Okay. I'll just stop reading everyone's comments out. Wow. When did she turn into a dick? What on earth is going on? Sam, I talk to everyone. Like, I talk to absolutely everyone. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, poor result. Poor result for City today. Very poor result. Oh no, I can't read this comment out because it's not negative. Sorry. Poor result. Yeah, they should have won. I still make them favourites to get Champions League, but a poor, very poor result. Guys, I do apologise. I felt like since the beginning of this stream, I tried to read every single comment. And oh, wow. Marios, there are YouTubers who don't even read their super chats. That is absolutely bang on. I'm a very, very interactive YouTuber, right? I've always felt that that's the right thing to do. And then still people like Fiona complain. So, I mean, I genuinely don't know what to say to people like that. As Galatasaray have gone 2-0 up. No, I know, mate. I just find it funny. Just like, listen, every now and then I like having a little debate with people like that. There's nothing wrong with it. And then people like Fiona go, oh, it's getting boring. Okay, go to a channel where they don't talk to you. I agree, Mario. I agree. Fiona's probably had far too many of them. Big up, Renee. So you're doing a fantastic job, Savva. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. So still Bournemouth 0, Aston Villa 1. Villa haven't really got going in the second half. Bournemouth a few half chances. Big up to Vega Bruce. Yeah, so don't worry, I don't feel attacked. It's absolutely fine, mate, but big up to you. Ellie. Savva, did you say when you were 2 of them? What are we doing here, Ellie? What are we doing here? Perchie wasn't born by then, though, so no, we didn't have that saying, did we? Yeah, I think Napoli are in a great position to win it, aren't they? With 2 games left to go? I can't see Conte throwing away that lead with 2 games to go. And Inter Milan have got the Champions League final, haven't they? Big up to Tactic Whisperer. Oh, Tactic Whisperer. Big up to you. Big up to Tactic Whisperer. Thank you very much. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed throughout this show. We've had a fair few subscribers today. So thank you to all of you. Shelley, yeah, your boys, 3-1 winners at Fulham. Great result. Really good result. Denting their chances of Europe. Hewson plays the ball down the line to Kirkes. Blocked by Kamara. Looks like Bournemouth have got a little bit more about them. No, no, he's won 4 league titles in a row. He's won 4 league titles in a row. So no, I feel like it would be very knee-jerk sacking one of the greatest managers there's ever been because of 1 year of missing out. I don't think they will miss out. I don't think they will miss out. Am I doing the Classico tomorrow? Is a question being asked. Just trying to think what time Spurs play. No, Spurs will be playing, won't they? Spurs are playing. So we're at 2:15 for Spurs. I'll keep everyone updated though, so it'll be on my normal channel tomorrow, the live watch along. Come on, people, 12 more likes to get it to 100. Let's do that. Yeah, he's done a very good job, David Moyes, since he's gone back, hasn't he? He really has. Mate, it's utter madness. I mean, it's football gone mad. Imagine wanting Pep Guardiola sacked because for 1 year he's not delivered what you wanted to. 2 years ago they won a treble. Last year they done the four-peat. This year sacked. It's mind blowing. I don't know. I just got a feeling he's not going to be here. If he is, he is. We go again, but nah. Savva, on a scale of Savva to Sean, where would you put the average Spurs fan? It's a joke. I don't know, mate. I think Spurs fans. I think Spurs fans are all over the place at the moment. I really do. I think we're all over the place. So who knows? Who knows? DJ1 saying, just checking. We've got a lot of fans that aren't happy. No, I hear that. I hear that. And of course, your standards are so high. But I think people need to remember that, you know, you've won 4 league titles in a row. 4 league titles in a row. It's utter madness. Hello, Stanley. Come on. Stanley, what's this? Stanley, what's this? What's this? What's this? Oh, come here. Let's give you a treat. Come on. Come on in. Come on in. You got to jump for it. Oh, look at this. Oh. This is what makes me happy in life. Look at this. Stewie, you want one? Stewie, it takes Stewie a bit longer to run up the stairs than it does Stanley. So we always have like a 10-second delay. All right. Go on then. Go on then. Go on then. This way. This way. This way. All right. Jump down that way. You loved me enough to jump up to get it. There you go. There we go. Good boys. Sorry about that. Ugh, he licked my lips as well. Nasty. Listen, I don't know about plastic fans, but I do find it funny that suddenly people are like, Pep out. I think it's, if Pep's not safe in a job, who is? Who is? If Pep gets sacked, here's the question. If Pep gets sacked, right? I've seen this. This is 2 in a row now. I've seen what you're trying to do. It's not funny. You will be blocked. Last warning. If Pep gets sacked, who on earth are Man City getting better than Pep Guardiola? It's what I don't get, my man. That's what I don't get from people. Cross comes in, claimed easily by Martinez. At the moment, Villa haven't really posed a threat this second half, but Bournemouth are pushing. I think the Bournemouth know they need the win. Yeah, he is. He is getting big, but he's still got all that youthful exuberance of a puppy. No, not football. Why would they sack Pep? Yeah, this is what I mean. 4 league titles in a row, and they're talking about sacking him. You've got to laugh, haven't you? We've got fans that want Anjin, and he's about to finish 16th or 17th. Madness, isn't it? Football's a crazy game. After 750 games, 247 goals, yeah, he's had a great career. Yeah, he's had a really good career, any old Thomas Muller. All day long. Let's do it. Pep will take you. We'll take you. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Please do smash that like button, people. 95 likes. We should easily be on 100. I don't ask for super chats or for stickers, so please at least smash the like button. It's free. There's a free kick given away by Digne. Lots of huff and puff from Bournemouth, but not quite clicking at the moment. Yeah, Mark, football fans in 2025. We've lost 19 games. Keep him. We've won four leagues in a row and haven't this year. Sack him. It's utter. Listen, their club, they can say what they want, but as a football fan looking in at another club, that just seems utter crazy. Hello, mate. You've eaten it. You've eaten it. You've eaten it. You can't jump up for more. He's eaten it. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. I know. Don't give me. Has anyone else got a dog and they do the RSPCA face? You know, when they don't get something and they give you those eyes like, please, I'm really sad. You don't feed me. You're a bad owner. John McGinn about to come on. Just remember, Matt said John McGinn wouldn't make the Spurs team. Ten Hag. Yeah. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Yeah, but Real Madrid are the biggest club in the world with a history of doing that, right? Pep Guardiola made Man City the best team in Europe. Like, it's, you know, there's a huge difference. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I like an American Bulldog. Yeah, this is what I don't get. Yeah, like if you sack Pep, cool. Give me names. Who's going there? Who do Man City think they're getting that's better than Pep Guardiola? He's utter madness for those fans. Anyway, here's Anana. Lays the ball off to Konzo. Chips it out wide to Cash, who does really well to bring it down. Done well there, Cash. Gives it to Kamara. Villa just starting to have a little bit more possession. Stanley is, hang on, I'll get there in a second. Here is Cash. Cash whips the ball in and it's headed away by Hewsome. Not really very well. It's gone all the way back to Cash, who's gone down. The ref's not given a foul. And then the ball's played down the line. That's a good ball in the end. Here is Kluivert. Stanley, you're about to have a funny 5 minutes. You are, aren't you? Here is Kluivert. Lays the ball off to Tavernier, who whips it across. It hits Kamara. Kamara does a very good job, doesn't he? He really does do a good job. Stanley is a Springer cross. So his mum was half Frenchy, half Springer Spaniel, and his dad was a Jack Russell, so I believe. And he actually looks like a lab. If anything, he looks like a little Labrador. Cheeky little git. I'll give him that. He's a cheeky little git. Yeah, the sad face. Yeah. Corner kick comes in. Back post, headed away by Villa. Villa have got some height in there, haven't they? When you look at Konza, Mings, Anana, they've got some good height in there. Now the ball is swept forward. Kirkers should have enough time to bring that down. He does, hooks it away. And then Evan Nilsson does really well. And then a free kick given away by Asensio. But a foul on Evan Nilsson. For anyone that cares, Galatasaray are 1-2-0. So well done, Galatasaray. There's the first one of the 4 in. So ball headed forward. Now Digne is going to head that away. And Ramsey can see it out. And Villa are going to make a couple of substitutions in a second when they're allowed to. Sam, Barca didn't take them from you. They battered you. Barcelona taught Man United footballing lessons, mate. Evan Nilsson's been involved in everything, but just can't seem to get a clear sight of goal. So here come the Aston Villa substitutions. I think that's going to be Pau Torres and John McGinn. So Asensio is going to go off for John McGinn. Absolutely, Craig. Hit that like button and subscribe, people. Thank you very much for all your support. Really appreciate that. Yeah, dogs aren't accountable anymore. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Honestly, sorry about that halftime conversation. I just thought it was utter madness how people can see what's going on at Spurs, but we want to have a look down the road at Aston Villa and go, yeah, he's never held accountable. Big up, Mario. Thank you very much for your generosity. Got 2 Alaskan Malamutes. Oh, wow. Wow. Lovely dogs. Beautiful dogs. Let me just make sure I'm thinking of the right breed. Alaskan. Oh, yes. Yes. Gorgeous dogs. Wow. That's gorgeous, Mario. I would love to have a dog that big, but just haven't got the size. Well, actually, I could get, but I just couldn't at the moment. But big up to you, Mario. Where do you live, Mario? Where do you live? I get the feeling that you live on a farm or something. I don't know, like a nice country manor. I might be wrong, but big up to you, Mario. Thank you very much for the generous super chat. I hadn't had one of them for about an hour, so that's lovely to get another one. Thank you. He's going to be across from Digne. It's deep, crossed in, but straight into the arms of Kepa, who rolls the ball out quickly. Bournemouth have got 20 minutes to do something here. They're coming forward with Tavernier. Lays the ball down the line to Evan Nilsson, who wasn't the best footwork, but he's recovered the ball. Some nice link-up play by Bournemouth, but it's just that final moment. And there's Kamara again doing some defensive work. I think he's been really good, Kamara. He does a lot of work in that central midfield. And you think they got him on a free. They got him on a free. Oh, no. No, sorry. He gets annoyed because he hasn't got his chew anymore. No, I'm taking these away. They're finished. You're not allowed them now. If you start barking, you don't get, do you? We don't give to you because you bark. Yeah, Spurs don't sign players like Zubimendi, mate. Go away, you cheeky little git. Spurs don't sign players like Zubimendi, Jay Pavan. That's just not in our MO. And I can't imagine he'd want to come to Spurs. God, are we even talking about Ange? Why are we talking about Ange? We're watching Aston Villa against Bournemouth. Why? By the way, you've got to get your facts right. This isn't the first time in a final for 19 years, you donut. I bet you if I click on that person, that account's been made just recently. Let's have a look, shall we? No. Channel activity. How long do we reckon that? This is what a troll. I love this comment. Even with a goal hanger like that. Well done. You're a funny troll. Different types of trolls. Romford at the moment, but I'm buying a farm. Are you buying a farm in Kent? Wow. You don't have to the exact location. Whereabouts in Kent? Kent's a big old place. Big old place. Welcome to Mike DB in the chat, by the way. Or sorry, Mick Deb, who thinks it's our first final in 19 years. That's sweet, isn't it? Oh, bless him. Our first final in 19 years. Oh, Jesus. We've been in 2 finals in the last 6 years. As Villa play the ball down the line, Ollie Watkins is chasing, but Zabanyi's done really well there. Done really good defending by Zabanyi there. Cansbury. Okay, not too far. Okay, lovely. Enjoy, my man. Enjoy. I enjoy. Wobo Jog. Yeah, my chat's always entertaining because they know I'll interact with them. Most YouTubers won't. Ali, absolutely, I have zero patience for silliness. I call it out. And then I get told off by people like Fiona. I have live fan call-in shows where anyone can come in. Nope, that's not good enough. I interact with the crowd. Nope, that's not good enough. I answer nearly every comment. Nope, that's not good enough. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, of course, yeah. We're just rewriting history. Hello. No, you've been naughty, haven't you? No, don't cry. Nothing's happened to you. Don't cry. Say hello to everyone. Why don't you say hello to everyone? Look, you used to be cute. Now you're getting massive. Look. Right? You love me? He's upset with me. He's upset with me because there's a packet of treats and he can't have another one. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Where's your mummy? Where's your mummy? Mummy outside? Mummy outside? Yeah, you a good boy? He's a lovely boy. Honestly, he's so loving and affectionate. Look, he's looking at the treats. Can you see him? Look at his eyes. He's yeah, you know where the packet of treats are, don't you? Yes, for the person in the chat asking if I've seen Reinders play. Are we talking about Reinders who plays for AC Milan? Corner in, headed away. Concer's had a good game. He's done well at the back there. Yeah, he is lovely. He is. He's just cheeky, as you'd imagine. Are we talking about Reinders, by the way? Am I allowed to answer this comment? Fiona said I only answer bad ones. Yes, I've seen Reinders play of AC Milan. Good midfielder. Like him a lot. Mike, even then, 17 years. You're good. You're good. Mick Deb, you're good. I like you. You're a funny troll. I like funny trolls. I keep funny trolls. No, he's had loads. He's had loads. No, you cheeky little git. All right. Little treat. There's one for Stewie. One for Stewie. And if Stewie gets one, so does Stanley. All right. One for Stewie. And another one for Stanley. Good boys. Good boys. So we need a good defensive midfielder. Are there any players that are good and can be realistic? I mean, it all depends, doesn't it? Do we want senior pros? Are we going to go and buy kids? I mean, listen, there's players all over world football, right? So, absolute bargain. He was a free transfer. No, mate. You can't just have endless treats. No. You can't have endless treats. Absolute bargain. Free transfer. Really good signing. I said, him and Tielemans were on a free, and John McGinn was like 2.5 million. Absolute brilliant. You are getting cheeky. No, you're going to knock my light over if you keep doing that. So no. There's nothing left. There's no more left. There's no more left. No more left, Stanley. Yeah, Thomas Muller, great career. Great player that man's been. This second half's been really... The first half I thought was quite good. This second half's been, I don't know, just a bit meh, really. Savva, shut up. Oh, shut up. Shut up. You prick. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is wrong with the internet? Honestly, what is wrong with the internet? Shop up, shop up, shop up. You know, when you just think the internet has really brought the worst out in human beings, and it really has gone to show whose parents did a good job and whose didn't. I can tell you those who didn't, this guy's parents. Big up to him anyway. Thank you for being here. He's had to subscribe to say that comment. Shut up, shut up, shut all the noise out, mate. I love it. Shut up. Everybody, hashtag shut up. Can't even troll properly. Stop. Oh, shut up, everybody. Here's Bournemouth trying to drive forward. They just... Come on, Stanley. No. No, mate. No. Come on. I'll play with you in a minute. So, Ramsey has gone off with 10 minutes to go. Oh, has he booked him for that? Has he just sent him off for that? Has he just... Sorry, did he just send him off for that? I mean, how soft is that as a second yellow? How soft is that? Oh, man, football's gone crazy, isn't it? We've got crazy people telling us to shut up. Shut up. Donna, you dare mention my parents, you lowlife. Oh, God, here we go. You startez it by calling me a C. I don't know who you are. When I just asked why I wasn't happy on Spurs win. F you. Oh, I like this guy. Should we leave him in? He's quite good entertainment, isn't he? Shut up. Everybody, shut up. Let's just get a sea of shut ups in the chat. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, everybody. Everybody. Shut up, Mark. No way. No way, Mark. Shut up. I always think if you're going to troll someone, you've got to get the spelling right, haven't you? Good save by Emi Martinez, a header from Evan Nilsson. And now Bournemouth pushing for this equaliser. You got to, surely, if you're going to come in and absolutely be rude to someone, you've got to get your spelling right. Because now no one cares what he said other than the fact that he said, shut up. Corner kick from Bournemouth, flicked in, headed away by Konza. He's won nearly everything in the air today, that man. Here's Bournemouth, though, in the box. Good footwork. The ball's dinked across, headed down, left to Kirkes. Shot blocked, cleared. They want a handball. They're not going to get it, I don't think. Oh... To be fair, well done. You spelt both those two words right. Everybody. Oh, hang on. He didn't just spell these two right. He spelt this word right as well. He's getting better. He's getting better. And Stanley has got one of my trainers. I will not. That is the quickest way. Oh, it's not mine. He's got one of my wife's running trainers. Look at cheeky little git. You can't just bring me trainers. Savasexuals. Who in here is a savasexual? Oh, dearie me. Corner kick from Bournemouth whipped in. The referee seen something in the box and I don't know what's going on here. It's all got a bit scrappy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, NFFC. Nottingham Forest since 1865. Big up to you. Listen, I grow on people. Mark, I'm a savasexual. I go to bed with a signed Savva photo every night. If anyone else needs a Savva signed photo, just write in. I've got an email address. Oh, I gotta laugh. Gotta laugh. Oh. So 6 minutes to go. 10 men. I think it was a really silly sending off. Semenyo dinks a ball into the back post. It's not a good one. It's gone out of play, and Villa will be happy with that. Everybody, could you please shut up? Everybody shut up. Stop making so much noise. I've been called worse than I've been. These people who call me a CUNT and a prick, it's just normal now, isn't it? It's like they're so rude, right? They're so rude that it just doesn't mean anything anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's just funny. Oh, we've got to. We've got Football Heritage TV. Just shut up. Everybody shut up. Mate, Josh, this is meant to be my safe place. And then I've got, this is meant to be my safe place. Here's Villa, though. They've got a chance to double their lead here. McGinn's giving it to Onana, and then Onana thinks it through, but it wasn't a good ball. And Kepa can come away with it. Savva, are you aware you're shaping a whole journey? I really don't think I am. I'd really worry if that's the case. Here's Cliver, lays it off to Kirkes. Good position. Kirkes dinks it to the back post, header across, but the header, it was a long way out, and Martinez catches it, drops on it, you know. Hashtag shut up. We should make that a thing. Hashtag shut up, everybody. I love that. I'm absolutely loving that. Merch, yeah, a shirt with shut up and shut up, you cannot. And in brackets, Tommy Gunn in 2020. Was it Tommy Gunn? Tommy Gunn, whatever his name was, 2025. Oh, you got to laugh. You've got to laugh. Rob, you can't escape it anywhere, but online it's just madness. Crossing. I mean, Bournemouth are trying. It's just that last ball. They're just not getting that final ball into the box. All of you a little pom-pom. A little pom-pom? What's a little pom-pom? Oh, Tommy G. In the chat, anyone want to have a guess what a little pom-pom is? Oh, hang on. A little pom-pom. I've got an idea. Let me see if I can Google this. A little pom-pom. When you Google little pom-pom, the first thing that comes up is images of little pom-pom, right? It is little pom-pom chicks, Easter craft video. Little pom-poms, pom-pom chicks. They're little chicks. What? I like it. I think Tommy G is fun. I like him. I like him. I like him. He's good. He's good. Little pom-pom, Heritage TV. A little sharp. A little sharp. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Kirkes is coming off. I think that's Hill coming on for Bournemouth. Oh, Foxy, it was soft as anything, mate. It was almost like he got sent off for a little pom-pom. Do you know what a little pom-pom is, Foxy? A little pom-pom? Oh, dearie me. We do laugh, don't we? We do. You got to laugh. You do laugh. You imagine. Yeah. A little pom-pom. Oh, is that it? Oh, is that it? Oh, God. He used a stronger word to start off with. There was the CUNT. Oh, you got to laugh. Little pom-pom. Yeah, the first one was definitely a yellow. He got up and pushed the bloke. But, I mean, the second one, just really soft. Really, really soft. Anyway, Bournemouth have 1 minute plus injury time to find an equaliser here, and Villa have 1 minute plus injury time to possibly find a second. Here's Ollie Watkins. And really well defended again by, Senesi, who's come on. Really good. Savva started it. Mate, you rocked up onto the show and just called everyone a prick. I have no idea what's going wrong. If Savva gets proven wrong, equals insults. You call you names like a playground mentality. Real men who get proven wrong hold their hands up and acknowledge states and affirmation, not Savva. Savva is a pom. What have I been wrong about so far? Tommy G, I'll tell you what, let's try and get back on track. Yeah? Let's try and get back on track. What is it that you think I've been proven wrong on? And we can have that conversation. Because you are getting a bit boring now. You were funny. Now it's just getting a bit boring. Anyway, we're about to find out how much injury time there is. Yeah. 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 I've no idea who you are, mate. I have no idea who you are. So thank you. I don't want to Google that. I don't want to Google these things. Otherwise, my Google history just looks really weird. Corner comes in again. Consa has won everything in the air. Then the header back in from Senesi goes wide, and they've got 5 minutes. They've had 40 seconds of it. King Hunter, Savva, you should be going to the final, mate. I'm so glad. I tell you what, if you could please sort out somebody to look after my dog for 5 days. If you could tell my wife not to go to her job when she's traveling. If you could please pay me for the money I'm going to miss out on for 4 days back there and forth. Sure, then I could go to the game. But big up to you, King Hunter, and I know who you are. So don't worry, I've seen you. I know who you are. Don't you worry about that, mate. Yeah, I didn't know I had any fans, but thank you. Thank you. If I've got fans, I'll take it. Savva no loyalty to his fans. I don't have fans. I've got viewers. Anyway, here's Cliver. They've got 3 minutes to do something here, Bournemouth. The ball dinked over the top of Emi Martinez. Emi Martinez is the king of what time wasting, isn't he? Any ball that goes into him, he just drops on it every time. 2-1 Spurs. 2-1, 3-2 Spurs. I think there'll be a lot of goals. No, Steve. Sorry, mate. That's only for the real lickle pom-poms. Lickle pom-poms? Lickle pom-poms? Whatever. Mate, I don't think these people understand that content creation is my business. If I'm not doing it for 4 or 5 days, I don't get paid, right? It's not just as simple. You know, some people have got families and some people have got things to look after. I've got a puppy that can't be left on his own, by the way. So when these people are going, you should be going, sure, what do? Just tell my wife, don't worry. Could you not go to work, please? Please don't go to work because I can't look after the dog. Because it's all these things that these people just think that they should know your life circumstances. It's just mad. Savvy, a little pom pom. Does anyone know when Spurs won a trophy? Win one? You lot are funny. Shut up and win one. Savvy, we all know you are gutted, mate. Gutted. I'll tell you what, I'm gutted. I haven't won the lottery. And just God, we're doing this again. Oh, we've got more trolls. Oh God. Savva, Anne just made you look stupid. What, by beating Bodo Glimt and AZ Alkmaar and Elfsborg and Ferencváros Varos and Karabag? You're right. He's made me look very silly. Yes. Whilst we sit 16th with 19 league defeats. Yes, you are right. I feel very silly at beating awful football teams to get to a final. Yes. Big up to you. Anyway, they've got 1 minute left here, Bournemouth. Why is it having such a good watch along and then these idiots just come from nowhere? Cross in. It's gone over. It should have been. Oh my gosh. How have they not scored? The ball came over. It was pushed across and it was almost, he's missed from like 1 yard. Foxy, I said we would. The problem you've got, I'm going to be honest, the problem you've got, right, is people like this, first of all, don't know the stats that the injured players didn't mess up our league season. It's been the same with them as without them. Second of all, that I said Spurs will win the Europa League. They don't listen to that. They just come in and say stupid shit, then go back to other channels and say, Savva said this when I didn't. And those people are so stupid themselves that they just go, oh, Savva said this, did he? No, just because someone runs back and tells you something doesn't mean I said it. Do your homework. Someone says here, oh my God, have you heard what so-and-so said? I don't go, oh, did they? No. Madness. Madness. 95 minutes is up. Let's have a look at it, that person. Let's see. You can always tell the trolls. You can always tell the trolls. Yeah, so this Ledley account, right, just so you know, this Ledley account, would anyone like to guess? By the way, the game is over. Aston Villa have beaten Bournemouth 1-0 and their Champions League remains alive, even though apparently Emery's done a terrible job. This account was made 2 minutes ago. So we won't block them at the moment. They're paying me right now. They don't even realize it. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Sorry, sad to see what Ange's capable of last season, mate. Okay, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Proper fan. Sure, I'll tell you what. Could you pay my wages for 5 days? Could you pay for me to have a dog sitter? Yeah, you do know life is not that straightforward for some people. You do realize that, right? Utter madness. It's just mad. I know who this is as well. This is one of. I'm not even going to say it. This is mad. But yeah, Aston Villa have won, and we're going to show you the league table to show you what that's done. By the way, have you seen how few tickets there are for Spurs fans? There are people, right? There are people that go every week that can't get a ticket. It's actually mad. Can't get a ticket. It's mad. They just can't. There's only 14.47 available. Let me stop the clock. Let me remove that. 1 second. Let's remove that. Let me change that so that reads FHTV. There we go. Oh, no, it is FH. I'm on FHTV Plus. What am I doing? Having a mare. Right, let's stop that screen. Let's have a look at the league table before we go, shall we? So what that's done is boom, 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 boom. Where is it? Why? There we go. That's better. That's better. Here we go. Premier League table. There we go. So if we look at the Premier League table, let me just put myself to the side. So you can see there that puts Aston Villa into 6th, level on points with Newcastle and Chelsea, who obviously play each other tomorrow. So both of them won't be able to pull clear. And then just let's have a look where Spurs are, because I'm in the mud. Oh, there we are. There we are. Just West Ham separating us in the bottom 3. 1 win in 9, but I'm in the mud. These people are brilliant. Listen, guys and girls, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Yes, the Pom-Pom Army. Should we be the Pom-Pom Army from now on? Vagabroos, I love it. The Pom-Pom Army. Big up to each and every one of you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for anyone who subscribed. Thank you to all the trolls who subscribed as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, what time is it in Australia? Should we have a look? Is people just waking up? Let's have a look. What's the time in Australia right now? It's 4:30 in the morning, apparently, so it might not be. But hey, big up to everyone. Little pom-poms and shut up. Everybody shut up. As you go, please, everybody. Thank you, and shut up, everybody. Shut up. Everybody get the shut ups in there. Shut up. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Even the trolls, even surely they've got people that love them, haven't they? Hey, take care, everyone. And as always, come on, you Spurs.